really quickly. These are one of the mornings where I'm headed before I even wake up. Good. Meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with this finding out that I was pregnant. Um, cause you know how it is, like when something be kind of aggravating to me and stuff like that. Then anyway, let's just go ahead on with this aggravating ass stuff. So, all right, after all of that went on and happened at the days in front of the days in, and I was so motherfucking embarrassed that when I broke away from that and took off running and hopped in the car with Ashley, then me and her had left, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, like what in the world was that?" I'm like, "Oh my god, girl, I did not know that." You know what I'm saying? They was crazy like that. Like, of course, I didn't know she was crazy like that at all because I didn't know her. But I definitely didn't know that he was crazy like that. Like, what in the freak? So me and her had left. At this point, I don't really feel like going anywhere. So me and her, I remember we went back and sat at her house because um, Dumbo kept blowing up my pager, and I wouldn't call back because I was just like, oh my god, like I don't know, I don't do this. You know what I'm saying? What the heck? So we didn't end up going anywhere. She might have went somewhere that night. I don't think I did. I can't remember. We might have still went out anyway, or either her and her dude just went out, and I stayed home. But anyway, okay. So mind you, me and Dumbo have worked together or whatever. Now, so I go to work the next day or whatever. I'm just ignoring him because like he come to work, he got all of these like long, deep gashes down his face from where she had gashed his face. And so I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Um, and that happened because they had fought in like four different neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so when I go to work, I see this, he got these long ass gashes in his deep gashes in his face, and I'm like all of this, I'm looking, and all of it is disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this whole thing is disgusting. So I don't want to talk to him, see him, any of this, cause like what type of shit you got going on, bruh? But all right, so I basically pretty much ignored him that day because he kept trying to talk to me, and then you know what I'm saying, at night he kept going my phone, whatever, whatever. So then he got somebody else from the job to call me and talk to me, and tell me, convince me just to get on the phone with him and talk to him, blah blah blah. Hear what he got to say. So I'm like, okay, I'll hear what he got to say. Now when we get on the phone, he's telling me like, oh, I ain't with her no more. You see, she crazy. She real crazy. Man, her been broke up. Like, well, no, he told me. Now this is the story that he told me that they had been together um, for like off and on for 5 years, and that after they moved down here and they had broke up, which he was from here, but he had moved a couple of hours away. They met, hooked up together. He moved back down here. She moved back down here with him, and that was like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, and then they had broke up, and in between that time, that's when me and him had started hanging out and kicking it, and she had been trying to come back ever since. So I'm like, well, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't believe everything that you're being told. I'm like, well, I don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I don't have time for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be associated with anything like this. Um, blase, blase, whatever. So he's like, okay, nah, I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm like, well, why would she be tripping? If y'all ain't together like that, why would she be tripping? Like the way I saw her cut up out there, like look at your face. She would not be tripping like that for no reason. You had to been lying about something, and it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, no, no, I was. I'm telling you, I was. I ain't lying about it. I was. We was together, but we had broke up, and you know what I'm saying. That's when we started. I started kicking it with you. I wanted to get with you, and she been keep trying to come back, but she not listening to me when I'm telling her I'm not with her. So I'm like, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You figure that out. That's on you. Cause like I told y'all, when I first started hanging out with him, then like I had a lot of other guy friends that I could talk to or whatever like that. And I could always very easily pick up the phone and call any one of them back. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that deep. You feel me? So anyway, mind you, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But we it's still just like, as far as I'm concerned, we can hang out. Hey y'all, clean your camera lens. Um, okay, I guess that's better. Thank you. I am on the East Coast of the United States, and it is 7:09 in the morning right now. I'm going for coffee. But so yeah, so I'm like, okay, it's cool, like we can still hang out or whatever. But I don't get involved in complications like this. Like I'm not a type of female that present myself like that. And I don't deal with females that present themselves like this. And you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the fuck, but you know what I'm saying? So, all right. He's like, nah, I'm gonna prove it to you. I ain't with her. I ain't with her. I'm gonna prove it to you. Whatever. Well, I be John Brown. Let me just stand here for a second because there's some lunatics talking about. But okay, so we, just working. Everything is cool, copacetic, what have you. And I'm at work, right? And I keep hearing, "Good morning. How you doing?"
You may go dance real pick up some breakfast.
Oh, I hear that. I'm just here to get me some coffee and go right back home. All right. I see you, Mr. Gary. You take care. But so I'm like, oh yeah, so I'm at work the next day, right? The very next day, I'm at work. And he keep calling me on the job phone, right? So, because of course I don't know that it's him. I'm being transferred from the catalog department. Excuse me, he's been transferred from the catalog department to my department. I don't know who it is calling. I just know that my phone rings in my department and I answer it. Okay. So every time I answer my phone, it's him. It's him. Right now I don't have to answer that, but I'm just like, let me call me on the work. You already know how they are. So he kept calling me. So at one point in time, we're on the phone. We just talk. I don't have any customers, anything like that. So we go on the phone. We just talk. because he kept calling me at work. So next thing I know, somebody started hollering in the background. And then I hear some fight. And she came behind him while and started tearing his hair up. And she snatches the phone from him. And she's like, hello? So I'm like, hello? She says, oh yeah, because there was some point in time when me and her had talked after this. And I was just like, I told her, I was like, she was like, well, what are you gonna do? Da, da, da. I was like, I ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like whatever y'all got going on, that y'all got going on, but I don't do situations like this. So, you know. She was like, so when she snatched the phone from him, right? And which I didn't call him back. After that, I meant what I said when I said, you know, it's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got going on, but it's on y'all. I meant what I said when I said that. But when he called me for the job and I had answered his phone, I was on the phone talking. Because he's saying the same thing again, like, I proved da 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 da. Matter of fact, let's go out tomorrow night and take you out, blah, 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 blah. So we on the phone, we discussing that. She comes, she snatched the phone from him. She's like, hello? I'm like, hello? She's like, what are you doing on the phone talking to him? I thought you said that you weren't talking to him anymore. And I said, well, what are you doing? What are you doing snatching the phone? You know what I'm saying? Now, mind y'all, when I was asking her, what are you doing snatching the phone, it might have been attitude, I don't know, but that wasn't my point was this right here, because if he's saying that y'all ain't messing around, da 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 da, if you told me the same thing last time, like, I'm tired of him, he always lying, da da da. I said, you said the same thing, like, oh, I'm not doing it. Then why are you snatching the phone? And so that set her through the roof when I asked her, well, what are you doing snatching the phone? That set her through the roof. So mind you, they're fighting again. I'm on the phone. I hear it. I say, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? I hang up the phone. It's the sugar. I hang up the phone. And y'all, my phone kept, my pager starts going off at this point. My pager's going off. My pager starts going off. Damn right. And the girl is calling my job. She's calling catalog to get transferred. She's calling to get transferred to my department. He's pulling up my page. Y'all, this story finna get so fucking crazy. Then I'm gonna walk back with my coffee. I'm gonna walk back with my coffee. First day back. But this shit finna get crazy. I'll finish this up whenever. We'll get back to it, okay? Love y'all, and I'll finish telling y'all about this dumb shit.